Local SEO course for small businesses. Hello and a very warm welcome to this course on local SEO for small businesses. My name is Hilary Wills, your instructor for this course. So if you stick around until the end of this course, you will be able to learn the following. Number one, we are going to cover how to create and optimize a Google My Business listing. Number two, we are going to cover keyword research, how you can conduct keyword research using free tools like Google Trends and much more. You are also going to learn how to determine or the top ranking factors. You are also going to cover how to do citations. Citations are very important when it comes to ranking a business on Google. You are also going to learn reviews. What are they? How do you respond to negative reviews? How do you boost your reviews to increase your rankings on Google? So these and much more is what we are going to cover in this course. You are there, you haven't subscribed to my channel. Please kindly consider subscribing to my channel and sharing this course with your friends and other business associates. So you are ready? Let's now dive into this course.
Search engine marketing, which focuses on optimizing your business website and online presence so that it can be visible when people do searches online. It is a very important aspect for businesses because it helps to improve visibility under the search results. So this means that when potential customers are searching for businesses, let's say somebody goes to business and searches using a search term like a restaurant near me. Okay, if you are near that location, your business will be visible. So the first aspect or the first benefit or importance of local SEO is that it helps to increase visibility. Number two, you will be able to attract local customers. Local customers means people who live nearby or people who have come to live nearby. For example, tourists have come near your place or near your location and they are living in an Airbnb. They will be attracted to your local restaurant if it's well optimized. Number three, local SEO optimization will also help in building trust and authority. By this, I mean that by being listed on Google, your business will be trusted because you'll go through a number of processes like verification, providing your details such as your contact information, your website, and this helps to ensure that Google knows that your business is legit. Then another thing we have to talk about are the elements of local SEO campaign. When we talk about local SEO, if you are going to set up a campaign to ensure that your business is visible under the local search, you are going to do one on page SEO. On page is SEO. SEO means that you are doing activities on your page. For example, you're doing things to do with your website. That is, you're optimizing elements such as the title, the name of your business, and you're providing all the details that are required. That is, you are describing the business, you're putting in the right category. That's what we call by on page SEO. Another element, the next one is off page. Off page means what you do outside your profile or page. For example, we have something to do with citations. Citations will also improve your local SEO and it's done outside your page.
So you are here and you want to take this training of local SEO to another level. I have a full course on local SEO covering all the aspects, and I have provided the link towards that full course, which is on Udemy, and it's on a very good offer. So take advantage of this and enroll in that course.
So now that we've been able to see what a GMB listing is, now let us move on to the next important aspect that I want you to learn. I want you to learn how to create a GMB listing. So the first thing you need to do is you go to a website. Go to a website called business.google.com. So business.google.com, this is the place where you'll be allowed to create a Google My Business profile. You can see here they say create a free profile at no cost. You can also manage the profile from search and maps. You can personalize your profile. You can add hours, photos, posts, and much more. So you are being given advice here. Take charge of your first impression. So the first impression matters a lot. So the first thing you need to do is to sign in. Just sign in with your business account, or you sign in with your business account. Then the first box or the first form you're supposed to fill your details or the name of your business. So let's say we are going to give our business name. You've searched, you've done a search and you've settled on Ankaralito as your business name. Maybe you want to add Pro. So that's what you are going to choose. Then you continue. This is the next page where you choose the business type. Is it an online retail store? Is it a local store? Or is it a service business? Let's say you are operating a restaurant. Okay. Customers can visit your business in person. So a restaurant can either fall in between here. So you check on this local store. You click on next. You have to put in the category. So let's say your category is restaurant. So you have to know in which category is the business falling. Then you put in the address of your business. You put in the street address, you put in the post town, put in the postal code, then click next. So after adding all these details, you will be able to move until the last step where you'll be required to verify your business. And that's simply how to create a listing on Google My Business. So I want you to try this out. If you have a business, you have a local business in mind, you are an electrician, you want to create maybe a restaurant, you want to create a profile for a dentist, you want to create a profile for a psychologist, try and do this thing on your own, and maybe you will screenshot what you have done. Then I'll be able to, you can email me or send me a message and I'll be able to check your profile. You can also send me a link of the profile that you'll have created if you manage to complete all the steps. So what factors make Google to rank some businesses higher and others lower. Why is it that some businesses never appear on Google ranking? So a place like Google Maps, why is it that when you go to a place like Los Angeles, when you key in the search term doctors near me, you will find some doctors appearing on the Google map, but you will find others completely not appearing on Google Maps. Why is it that? So we are going to look at some of these factors. We are actually going to explore each one of these factors that Google uses to rank businesses on Google Maps. Factor number one is proximity. Now, this term simply means the distance from the searcher to the business, or in other words, the distance between the client and the business. So Google always tries to show the results that are physically close to the person who is searching. So when somebody is using a phone to search for a product or service, Google uses their location to actually determine this person is in Los Angeles, and this person is approximately how many miles from Los Angeles. So if I will give you an example, if you go to another city like New York, okay, and you want to find coffee shops near New York, you're just a new person who is visiting New York maybe for a visit, a conference, and you want to drink coffee, okay, or you are a travel blogger, you arrived in New York, you want to search coffee shop near me. So coffee shops near New York will rank higher. Coffee shops that are in New York will rank higher than coffee shops that are in other cities like maybe Atlanta or any other city that is far away from New York. So why is it important, this factor? You should give Google the best accurate information so that it determines how far is your business from the person who is searching. I hope we are together with that. Next is relevance. How well is your business matching with the search? Okay, Google wants to show businesses that are best. They are the best answer to the search query. If, for example, the client is looking for medical services, he wants to find a dentist near New York or Boston, Massachusetts. That person expects to find medical services, not restaurants. Okay, so that's what we mean by relevant. If someone searches 24 hours pharmacy, only pharmacies that open 24 or 7 will rank on that particular query. So relevance depends on three important things. Have you provided the correct business category in your Google My Business profile? Number two, are you using the right keywords in your website content, reviews, and even your GBP description? Number three, are your services and products listed properly? If you're offering dental services, have you listed the kind of services such as cleaning teeth, doing root canal, and so on? So that is as far as relevance is concerned. Number three, brand awareness. How well do people know or recognize your business? So a well-known brand will tend to A well-known brand will tend to rank higher because more people search for it by name or branded searches. Number two, more people mention it online using media, blogs, and directories. Number three, higher trust. Higher click-through rates are also critical for brand awareness. Example, KFC in Boston, Massachusetts is likely to rank higher than a new cafe that's just getting set up in terms of or in that category of fast foods. Lastly, traffic. How much online engagement is your business getting? So Google uses behavioral signals to measure if people like your business. If people are talking a lot about your business on Facebook or TikTok, Google is likely to be given that particular signal. So do people click on your listing instead of your competitors when it comes to websites? Do they visit your website or stay longer? Okay. Do they ask for directions or call from Google listings? So the more the traffic and engagement the website gets, the more Google sees your business as a useful resource and it is also popular. This helps in ranking. So in summary, what we are saying is that proximity, relevance, brand awareness, traffic are all important for your business to show up on Google ranking. So apart from setting up a GMB listing, another important task that you need to learn if you are getting into the business of uh, local SEO is to optimize your GMB listing. If you are working as an SEO professional, you will come across clients who want their GMB listing optimized. Recently, in the last 1 month, I was working with a client who was operating a microblading business. You know, this business where ladies go to make their eyebrows with an electrical tool. So this business, they had not optimized their profile well. And upon doing an audit, I realized that the last digit of their phone number was not correct. So we made the changes, and that's how we managed to optimize one of the elements. So there are 9 elements that you need to be aware of when you are working on a GMB listing. So the first one is that you need to provide accurate business information. When you're talking about things like phone numbers, email, and web address, that is the URL, you need to be accurate. Ensure that customers are getting the correct information when they visit your profile. So that is number one. Number two, you need to choose the relevant category. The category you select for your GMB should essentially be the main service that your business is providing. If microblading is what you are offering, then you need to ensure that you choose the right category for that. For just to give you some context, for level finish, if you are in the construction industry, okay, if you are doing something like level finish, you would want to choose the category of flooring contractor and not something to do with tile installation. So that is a category. Next is a complete description of your business. This would be the description of what your business does. Now, Google will allow you to provide up to 750 characters to describe what you do. And it's important that you take advantage of this provision. And when you are describing the business, ensure that you use the keywords that you are targeting from your audience. Keywords are useful because they help to increase the relevancy of that category. Then another important thing is to add photos, and not just photos and videos. Ensure that your photos are of high resolution. They've been taken by a good camera. Nowadays, the problem of resolution has been fixed. Most mobile phones can capture very good high quality images that can be uploaded on your profile. Then another thing, ensure that you provide accurate working hours. If your business starts from, if you open your doors at 8 a.m., ensure that you indicate that at what time are you opening the business and at what time are you closing the business. Then customer reviews. Reviews are becoming a very important aspect of your profile. It is important that you collect reviews from people who have used your service or business. Collecting reviews, I will emphasize, is another great way to help build what we call social proof. Social proof is showing people that indeed you are operating a real business where people come, people have interacted with you, and they know what you exactly do or what you are capable of doing when they get there. Accurate products and services. It is important that you indicate whatever you are doing in an accurate way. If your business is about finishing, maybe you are doing cabinets for the kitchen, don't tell people that you are doing painting. Don't tell people that you are maybe selling gypsum or ceiling products. It is important that you be accurate. Don't beat around the bush when you are providing information about the products and services you offer. Don't over promise such that when people get to your business, they will be disappointed. So it is important that when you are optimizing your GMP listing, you take care of all these 9 elements. What do you understand by keyword research and why is it important? So keyword research is an important concept in any search engine optimization strategy. Keyword research, in my own view, in my own perspective, is the compass that guides your local SEO or website SEO strategy. So what are some of the 3 important things that keyword research does? Okay. Number 1, it drives targeted traffic. When you do keyword research, you are simply identifying terms that your audience is searching for. So this ensures that your audience, your content, be it video or text, is aligned with the intention and is able to attract relevant visitors who are likely to engage or convert. Number 2, keyword research also helps to improve search rankings. So when you target the right keywords, for example, the long tail and the low competition keywords, you will be able to optimize content for search engines like Google and be able to boost your visibility and organic rankings. For example, if you are a restaurant, you are not visible in the search results, maybe in a place like New York. Okay, doing the right keyword research will ensure that your content on your website or on your listing is well optimized for Google Maps. And this will ensure that when people search for restaurants near New York, you will be one of the results that will appear so that you can be picked by the customers. Number three, it informs the content strategy. So when you understand keyword intention or intent and the trends, you'll be guided properly on how to create your content. For example, if you are someone who is focusing on trending topics, be it trending football or soccer information or topics, you'll be able to create your content that meets the needs of those particular customers and fill in the gaps that competitors may not be filling up in their pages. Next, I want us to talk about the types of keywords. Now, based on the user or search intent, the first category of keywords are the informational keywords. Now, these keywords are used by searchers who are seeking knowledge or answers. A good example is how to make cold brew, what is SEO, coffee brewing methods, and what is the purpose. The purpose of these keywords is to build brand awareness. So when you first identify the objective of a brand, you'll be first be guided by keyword research. Now that you know that a brand is looking for a brand awareness, you will know what type of keywords am I going to give them. These types of keywords are also used to establish authority. Okay, they are also good for creating blog posts, guides, or frequently asked questions. Number two, we have navigational keywords. Navigational keywords are used to find specific websites or pages. For example, someone wants to log into a website. They type in YouTube login or a Gmail login. They want to find SEMrush blog. They will type in SEMrush blog, or they want to find the official website of government or a sports website like Nike. Then the purpose here is to direct traffic to a brand or a specific page, often for protection of that brand. So that's about navigational keywords. Next, we have what we call commercial keywords. Commercial keywords are used by searchers who are looking for products or services before they make the buying decision. Okay, for example, if I wanted to buy a local SEO software, I'd use the search word best SEO software. If I wanted to buy the latest iPhone, I would go into the search bar and maybe type a comparison between iPhone and Samsung. Okay, or I will type top coffee grinders 2025 if I want to buy something to do with coffee. So the purpose of such commercial keywords is to attract high intent users in the decision making stage. Users who are already they have the money, but they are unable to make a decision because of one reason or another. Then lastly, we have the transactional keywords. These ones indicate readiness to purchase or take action. An example would be buy a MacBook Pro 2025, order a pizza online, download free SEO template. So the purpose of these keywords are to drive conversions, and they're ideal for e-commerce or service pages. So I hope you have understood the different types. This can really be useful when you are deciding which keywords are appropriate or relevant for your brand or business or website. Now, what are some of the tools? What are some of the tools that people are using to conduct keyword research? Now, I'm going to talk about free tools. Free tools, if you are just getting started, you are a beginner, you can use tool number one is Google Keyword Planner. If you go to Google and Google Ads, there's a keyword planner tool. I will provide maybe a video on that. This is a tool you can use to actually find keywords that people are using to advertise, and you can use such words to include in your SEO optimization. We have another tool called Uber Suggest by Neil Patel. These are also a very good tool that provides keyword suggestions. It will also help you analyze your competitors and also give you some backlink data. It will also help you in tracking rankings. It's a good application for SEO audits. So you can start making use of the free version of this tool. Then we have another tool. We have the Ahrefs keyword generator. Some of its features, it will be able to pull so many queries, and it will offer keywords that are based on questions and topics. It also has a free version, so you can start with the free version if you are a beginner. I know we have other tools out there. Maybe you can do your own research, try and explore these tools and find out what they are telling you about your business or the project that you are working on. How can you use Google as a keyword research tool? So under Google, we have a tool called Auto Suggest. So we are going to see how you can use this tool to come up with keywords that are actually things or queries that your targeted customers are looking for. Remember, we talked about types of keywords. People may be looking for information, people may be looking for commercial things, people may be looking for transactions. So we are going to use the information keyword as an example on how auto suggest works. So when you come over here to Google search, you want to find out what are people on the internet searching about. So let's assume your target audience or target customers are people who are looking for baking. Let's say how to bake. So when you talk about how to suggest, when immediately you type in the three words how to bake, Google will automatically suggest for you these keywords. Google is telling you that these are the keywords that people are searching on the internet, and it reflects the intention of these clients. So if you create your content that is aligned with these keywords, you will likely be able to have more conversions. So once you get this auto suggest, you can copy, then paste on an Excel sheet so that you don't keep doing the same thing repeatedly. Okay, so I hope this helps. I should now be able to do a keyword using this free tool that is offered by Google. We have a second tool. Which one is this second tool that you can use on Google to do keyword research? So the second tool that I'm going to talk about and demonstrate is called Google Trends. Google Trends is accessible via this link, trends.google.com. So when you click on this link, it will give you this interface where you have the first menu is home, where you can actually search here using keywords. You can also explore. Okay, you can also explore keywords. You can also do trending now. Let's assume you want to align your content with the trending topics. Okay, you can search what is trending in your location. Let's say if you are in United States, you can change the location here. You can change the location to US. US had almost got it. United States. Okay, so this will give you what is trending in the United States. You can specify the duration of time, last 7 days, what has been trending in the United States. You can reduce it to the last 24 hours or even the last 4 hours. Okay, then we have categories. You can tailor this search based on your industry. If you are a guy who is interested in sports like me, you can specify that you want to see what is trending uh, in sports. Okay, then you can also get the trending status. You can also do this by uh, search volume. You want to customize your research so that you get the search volume. Okay, so where are the keywords? The keywords are here. Okay, these are the keywords we are talking about: Man City versus Tottenham, UFC fight night, Yu Su Yang. Okay, so that's the first way you can use Google Trend tool to get your keywords. It will give you what people are searching for in a specific location. The problem with this, I don't think if it can give you the whole world. You can do that. What is trending can only be searched in a specific location, like in the United States. So I think next we'll be looking at how you can do research and get related keywords using Google Trends. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a citation? Now, before I define what a citation is, I want to give you an example. If you've ever written a research paper or an essay or a proposal, you've been asked to write or reference where you got the information. If you bring in an idea, let's say you've observed something about Google My Business, if that's your research topic, maybe you found it online and read an article written by somebody. So when you are writing your report, you are required to cite your sources either at the paragraph level or at the end of the entire writing where you give the references. Similarly, in Google My Business, we have citations, which are in simple terms the mentions of your business, places where your business has been mentioned. That is, somebody has talked about the name, address, or phone number. The abbreviation is usually NAP. Okay, so this is mainly on websites or directories or platforms other than your own website. So why are citations important? Now, citations help to verify your business existence and consistency online. They are also used by the Google algorithm to build trust and improve local SEO rankings. Some of the examples of business directories include Yelp, Yellow Pages, Bing Places, Apple Maps, and even the local blogs or Chamber of Commerce sites. Now I'll give you another analogy. I want you to think of citations as digital shoutouts. Perhaps you've heard on Instagram people are asking for shoutouts or references. The more consistent and the more widespread they are, the more the credible your business appears on Google. So after knowing what a citation is, an important practice that you need to be doing for your business is to conduct a citation audit. So once you have understood the concept of citations, it is important to understand how to perform a citation audit. Now, an audit simply means you're going to review and analyze all the online citations. These are the places where your business name, address, and phone number have been mentioned. And this is done across directories, websites, and platforms to ensure that whatever information is cited there is accurate and it is consistent. Now, Google My Business listing helps to identify errors, and you can also find duplicates of your information. You can also find inconsistencies in the NAP details that could harm your local SEO performance or even confuse the customers. So the first step when you are conducting an audit is to first collect your name, address, and phone number. That's the official NAP. So you start with the correct and current business name you are using, the address, and the phone number. This will be your reference point. Then you should search for existing citations. An obvious method that you can use is to conduct a Google search, a basic Google search, and you'll be able to search for variations of your business name and address. For example, if you are doing an audit for a restaurant, you want to search the business name of that restaurant, then you put in quotes the name of your business and the address. Another way would be to start with the business name, then phone number, that is in opening and closing quotation marks. We have other paid tools that you can also use. We have Bright Local, we have White Spark, We also have SEMrush or Ahref, which are also very good tools for conducting such audits. Then once you've been able to find the information, you should create a spreadsheet. So for every citation you come across, you should create a spreadsheet that includes the website, the URL, and the current NAP as listed. You might also want to include some notes. Maybe if you found it is to be the first directory to be inconsistent, you would want to add notes and say it needs editing or updating or duplicate. Then from the spreadsheet, you should be able to identify inconsistencies. You should be looking for misspellings in your business name, old addresses or phone numbers. You should also be looking for duplicates and missing citations. Then once you've been able to do that, you fix the errors. Claim your listings or directory that allow it. Add the correct information to match the official NAP. So I hope that one is clear, and you can try doing this with specific businesses. If you have a business in mind, you can try conducting the audit, maybe come up with a spreadsheet, then you can share with me so that I can review and see if you are on the right track. So in the next lecture, I think we'll be looking at reviews, which are also important aspects of local SEO. Guys, welcome back. So what is a citation? Now, I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that you are a lemonade stand in your neighborhood. You tell your friends, hey, my lemonade stand is on Maple Street next to the park. Now, if your school or your church or your soccer coach also tell people the same thing, that your lemonade stand is on the Maple Street next to the park, everyone will trust that's what where the stand is. In SEO, citations are just like that. They are where your business name, address, and phone number, just like where your lemonade stand is, show up in different places online, like on Google Maps, Yelp, Facebook, and local directories. So the more places that repeat your business information correctly, the more Google believes, yes, this is the real business at this location. So citations equals to lots of people saying the same thing about where your business is, which helps customers and Google find you. I hope this explanation makes sense to you. So let us move now further and look at some of the examples of citations. So we have this business here, top 10 repair auto near San Francisco, California. Okay, so if you click to one of these businesses, let's say you click on that, ATS Automobile Technology Services, that is the name of the business. Then we have the address. The address is 3241 Kana BLVD STE 10A San Rafael CA 94901. So this is the address. Then we have the phone number, then the
website. Now, the same information, when you click on this website, it should be in the same format. It is extremely important that your NAP, that is name of business, address, and phone number, they should appear in the same format. So for this particular business, this one, there is a problem. There is some inconsistency in terms of the name of the state. Here it is California 94901, but here on the Yelp it is CA. So such inconsistencies can affect the way Google perceives or sees your business. And we have another example of another citation. In the UK, we have Togo. Togo is a directory where you will have businesses listed. Let's try this healthcare industry. Okay, so we have a Manchester, Ghana. So you will find this as the name of the business. I don't know why it's not opening. Let's move to finance and legal. Full service law firm. Anyway, this is not UK, this is Kenya. So when you come over here, you'll find the contact information, you'll find the telephone number, and then you'll find the name of the business, Mahida and Maina Company Advocates. Google reviews. What are Google reviews? Now, in simple terms, a Google review is what someone else or somebody who has used a service has said about that particular service or business. I want to give you an example. You just landed in a state like New York, and you are going for a conference. You are a completely new person in that particular locality. You want to find accommodation. Maybe you want to a restaurant, or you want a place where you can sleep. You will use Google. If you go to Google and search for affordable hotels in New York, Google will give you a list. Then you will select maybe the top 3 or the first one on the list. Then you start looking at what have people said about that particular accommodation. What have they said about the service? What have they said about the staff, and so on? And from there you can make decision on whether to go to the hotel A or hotel B. So in short, that's what we call Google reviews, and they are very important in local businesses. So why are they important? People trust in businesses that have been used before. They've been tried and tested by others. So if a business has reviews, especially positive reviews, the likelihood of people trusting that business is high than a business that doesn't have any review. Reviews are also important for building brand awareness. When people keep talking about a particular business or brand, information continues to spread and people want to learn which is this business that people are talking about excellent service. Which business is this that people are talking about offering cheap or affordable accommodation or services? Then lastly, reviews are important for sales. When people talk about something in a positive way, chances are high that others will be attracted to the same business, and that's how this converts into sales. How do you generate reviews? If you are a local business, you have that restaurant of yours, you have that spa, you have that microblading shop. How do you generate reviews? Number one, you can use the strategy of asking customers. Once somebody has used your service, you can kindly ask them to rate your service or write a review. Number two, you can follow up after the service. Someone has been at your business, he has benefited or received the service. You ask them what they feel about the service that was offered, or how are they doing with whatever they purchased from your shop. If it's a drill they purchased from your local store, how are they using that drill? If it's a fridge they purchased from your shop, how is the fridge taking them? Then another way is to provide exceptional service. Exceptional service means you do more than what your competitors are doing. If your competitors are not fast in delivering, you should be very fast. Like companies, you should copy the example of companies like Amazon. They are always streamlining their operation to ensure that our packages are delivered within a very short time. That's what we mean by providing exceptional service. When you do that, people will keep talking about the good service that they got from you. Then another important thing is about fake reviews. Fake reviews are a big problem in the Google My business. So the first thing is to learn how to identify fake reviews. You will learn most fake reviews can be negative. Most negative reviews are given where somebody has never experienced a service. Somebody has never gone to your restaurant and they start giving fake reviews. They can also be malicious. Fake reviews can be unleashed by your competitors just to make your business look bad. And there's different ways you can use to identify fake reviews. For example, one sign, somebody who has never written a review, a completely new account with no profile and all those details, they write something negative about your business. Okay, that can be an example of a fake review, and you need to learn different ways of identifying them so that you can remove them from your profile. You should learn how to respond to negative reviews in a professional way. And this is where the difference comes in. Do you know how to respond in a professional way? Do you know how to be kind? If somebody comes ranting on your profile, they're saying how they are annoyed with the service, how the service was horrible, you should first empathize with them and try and make them understand that you are willing to resolve that particular issue. So you should also encourage genuine reviews. Encourage your customers, people who have used your service, to write genuine reviews. This will also help to counter the fake reviews. Lastly, check and monitor reviews regularly. Regularly checking your page, you'll be able to see reviews that are being posted by customers. You'll also be able to see how many negative feedback are you getting versus the positive feedback.
Well, guys, I want to show you examples of reviews. So I will use a business that is involved in car rental. So if you go to Boston, if you want to rent a nice car, you just a visitor and you've arrived in Boston, Massachusetts, you want to rent a car, you can come over here. Let's say you saw this, it has so many reviews, 5734, 5734 reviews. This means that this business has really done so many orders. So what are people saying about this business? So you come over here and you see this guy called Kyle Anderson has written 59 reviews. Okay, he's saying that we rented a new Nissan Sentra for a week of travel from Boston through Maine and back to Boston. It served us well. The car was clean, easy to operate, and fuel efficient. The XM radio upgrade was an appreciated option. The option to return to a different location near Boston Hotel was appreciated, though some more instructions on what to expect and how the car should be parked at the Reverie would have been helpful, as we don't often rent cars. Thanks for the overall excellent experience. So he gave them a 5-star rating. So when it comes to review, before you review, you are supposed to give a rating out of 5. So if a customer is impressed with the service, quality of service, they will give you a 5. So I want us to look at another type of business. Okay, let's say you are looking for a hotel or bed and breakfast near Boston. So we want to see examples of negative reviews. Okay, so if you go to some of these properties, let's say you want to try out a low budget. Okay, your budget is quite low. I wanted a much lower budget, but I can't see here. So the lowest in Boston, you will find something along these lines, 28. So let's see what are people saying about this property. It has 11 views. The rating is 2.5. So click over here to reviews, and there we go. The first one by Joe. Joe has so far written 2 reviews, and he's saying totally misrepresented as a clean and updated room. Paint peeling, dirty countertop, AC unit plugged into the flimsy power cord not related for the load, a definite fire code violation and dangerous, no bed tables and lamps, and so on.
which is pain at night, dirty bathroom, mirror and shower, floors are dirty with paint stain. I wish I never stayed here. These are examples of negative reviews. Then another one here, Jason Piche. If you are a large person, ask for the lower floor. Stairs will give you vertigo. Bathrooms are tiny. No good chair or couch in the room. But if you just need a place to crash, the location is primo. Okay. Now here is another one. The worst Airbnb I ever visited. Extremely noisy and bright rooms. Rooms look is gross and the laundry system is completely unusable. Bad in all ways. If you can manage to get a different place, it can be much worse than this. Stay away. Super easy. Check in, take out, text message, and so on. Another one, experience was not good, and so was the host. The room is facing the train tracks and the highway, so you get noise for most of the night. To be honest, people do not want to experience this, and there is something the owner can do to fix these negative reviews. As far as I can see, there is no response at all to these allegations in the reviews. Okay, so when visitors come and look at this, the potential customers are scared. They cannot make bookings at this hotel or bed and breakfast. So if you learn search engine optimization, there is something you can do to improve on these ratings, and with a good review system, you can be able to come from these to maybe 4.5 rating. Okay, so I hope this information helps. Next thing we are going to look at is how to boost reviews.
So you are here and you want to take this training of local SEO to another level. I have a full course on local SEO covering all the aspects, and I have provided the link towards that full course, which is on Udemy, and it's on a very good offer. So take advantage of this and enroll in that course.